Is there a second? Mark seconded. Any other discussion?
I would like some clarification, Bill. So if we move that it becomes we propose a law on that, we still have to do the referendum, is that correct?
Yeah, you vote,
Yes.
correct. You vote on the local law, and it's one of the specified matters that when you change that, it has to be submitted in public referendum, and it has a very strict time frame. Unless you want to hold a special election, and you really do not want to hold a special election in this case because of the cost, you put it on the ballot for the November time.
Can you explain the time frame again?
Yeah, it's, I think it's 75 days prior to the date of the election. It has to specify that it is submitted in public notice. It has to be given to the County Board of Elections. They have to put it on the ballot for that purpose, and then it would be voted on. It would be a line item, essentially, referendum line item where all the townspeople would have the right to vote on that.
Okay.
If it, and I believe, and I'm going on, we did this, we proposed a couple of them in the past. We did change the assessor years ago from an elected to a appointed, and again, it's the same sort of procedure. What happens is it passes, that period does not change. It doesn't automatically make the person who had a 2-year term into a 4-year term. That period has to be served out, and then the next election following essentially is for the 4-year term.
What is the time frame for the public hearing before that?
I'd have to double check the dates and things, but I think what we can do is look at it as to, we can have the proposed local law, we can see when it has to be voted on, when the public hearing has to be done to coordinate so that we get it on the calendar in the correct order.
Okay. All right. All those in favor? I have one item under other for highway, which is that in the fall we will be beginning our budget process for 2011. And I spoke with Tom about this earlier. I think it would be helpful to all of us on the town board in being able to think about the highway budget, which is certainly a considerable part of every town's budget, as it is ours. If we could see what other towns do, what other highway departments do in terms of annual reports and 3- or 5-year plans, or whatever documents they have that they provide the town board with in order to do budget determinations and considerations. So I've asked Tom to take that on as a job, and Tom has graciously accepted. So thank you, Tom, for that. Now,
Jim, excuse me,
yes, Jim?
back to highway. I took that roof into my own hands today. You guys don't have to talk about it.
Couldn't we?
I had the men working on it today. We tore it all down, we stripped it all down, paid for the rain tonight.
Thank you, Jim.
We were losing a lot there.
That's a really important piece of information. Thank you.
Such a good man, Jim.
Under unfinished business, our website. It says website update. Jason Woodcock, the town board agreed to have Jason Woodcock work on redesigning our town website. We have no, as yet, we have no policies that or guidelines for who can authorize making changes to the website, and so it has to be a town board vote. You all saw his proposed website on his link. The only comment I would make that I would like to change, that I would like to add to what he had done, was that that you would be able to click on each committee, and each committee would have a page. So rather than clicking on the link or the word that just says boards or committees, and with a list of what the boards are and contact numbers, you could click then on each one individually. where you would get minutes and agendas and things like that. I think at the moment, that's the only addition or change I would think of doing. I don't know if you've thought about it and looked at what he did.
I mean, a drop-down menu where it says committees.
Yeah. Because it just has a list of the different committees and contact numbers, but it would be nice if each committee had a page of its own.
Oh,
Where,
I see what you're saying, within the drop-down menu. you're
that's
talking
right,
about.
that's right.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Where they could put out particular information that they wanted to convey to the public. Now, for the town board to authorize Jason to do this, to give him, do we make a motion? All right, is there any other discussion about it or any thoughts about it? All right,
Virginia?
Yes.
We spoke about the different committees being able to put the information on or change the information themselves, correct? Okay, because I thought that